Have you ever felt a dark cloud following you like something was off, but you couldn't explain it? A string of bad luck, broken relationships, anxious thoughts that come out of nowhere. You're doing everything right, yet everything keeps going wrong. What if it's not just coincidence? What if someone is doing witchcraft on you? Before you brush it off as paranoia, consider this. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic minds to walk this earth, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. But what happens when the impediment is invisible? When the force holding you back isn't just within, but sent from someone else?" In today's video, we'll reveal 5 chilling signs someone may be using dark energy or witchcraft against you, and how the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius can set you free, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Subscribe to Stoic World and like this video if you're ready to protect your peace, guard your soul, and sharpen your mind with Stoic wisdom. And make sure to watch until the end, because what you're about to learn might just change your life and your love life forever. Let's begin by stepping into the mind of someone who once ruled an empire, yet never allowed dark forces, internal or external, to control his fate. The invisible enemy. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome during plague, war, and betrayal, but he also faced unseen enemies, whispers in the court, false friends in robes, and psychological attacks that could unseat an emperor if he lacked inner clarity. Now imagine your life today. You're not on a throne, but your energy is being drained. Your joy disappears without warning. The people around you act strangely. Something is wrong, but nobody believes you. Through unexplained fatigue and emotional drain. Do you remember the last time you felt truly alive in love? Not just existing with someone, but alive. Where even silence felt sacred and every smile from them lit up your entire day? Now ask yourself this, where did that feeling go? Because if you're here watching this, there's a high chance you felt something shift, a weight you can't explain, a sadness that doesn't belong to you. You sleep, but you're never rested. You laugh, but it feels forced. You give, but it's never enough. You're tired all the time, and maybe, just maybe, it started around the same time that person entered or left your life. They may have seemed charming, mysterious, even magnetic. You trusted them. You shared your dreams. You gave them your soul piece by piece. But now your energy feels stolen. Your clarity fogged. Your peace shattered. And here's where it gets unsettling. This kind of unseen exhaustion isn't always about working too hard or losing sleep. Sometimes it's spiritual. Sometimes it's energetic. Sometimes it's because someone is doing witchcraft on you, whether consciously or not. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment of it. And it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now." But what if the thing disturbing you isn't even visible? What if someone has been pouring their negative energy into your life, whispering your name with bitterness, holding onto a piece of you like a puppet, string, tugging on your thoughts when you're alone, making you relive memories not out of love, but control? Let me bring it even closer to your heart. Remember that one perfect day with them? The walk in the rain? That late night phone call that lasted hours? The way they once looked at you like you were the only soul that mattered? Do you think of that now with a soft heart? Or does it feel like a trap? Because often when witchcraft or energetic manipulation is in play, your fondest memories become your prison. You can't stop thinking about them. You feel guilty. You ask yourself, what if I had just tried harder? But here's the truth, it's not you. It's what's being projected onto you. Unexplained fatigue is one of the first signs your energy is being tampered with. Not always through spells and rituals, but through deep, unresolved emotional entanglement that still chains you to them. And if you're feeling this right now, you're not alone. You're not weak. You're awakening. This is your story, and it's just beginning to unfold. The fog you're feeling, it's not forever. The energy that's been stolen, you're about to take it back. So don't click away. Don't let this video go. The next signs will show you even more about what's been happening behind the scenes and how you can finally break free. 2. You feel watched even when you're alone. Have you ever been completely alone in your room, door shut, phone off, windows closed, and still felt like someone was watching you? Not just a passing shiver, but a pressure, a presence. As if the very air around you was listening, waiting, watching. Now think back. Who comes to mind in those moments? Is it her? That one person who left but somehow never really left? Who still shows up in your dreams? Who still invades your thoughts? Who still pulls on your emotions without saying a single word? This isn't just memory. This isn't just heartbreak. This might be something deeper. Something unnatural. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." But what if the outside event has already made its way inside you? Here's the chilling truth. If someone is performing witchcraft on you, or directing obsessive energy your way, one of the clearest signs is this. You feel like you're never truly alone. It starts small. A random shadow in your peripheral vision, a sense of dread at night, hearing her name out loud when no one's around, a song you both loved that randomly plays on your phone, again and again, and you wonder, is this just coincidence? Or is someone intentionally trying to stay inside my life? Let me tell you a story you might already know, because it may be your own. You were once everything to her. You gave her time, energy, love. You gave her the parts of you that even you hadn't explored yet. And then one day, without closure, without warning, she left. But not entirely. She blocked you, yes, but she still watches your stories, still lingers in your mutual friends' lives, still whispers to the universe, pulling strings you can't see. You've tried to move on, haven't you? Tried to forget her laugh, tried to delete the photos, tried to be strong because your friends told you to. But late at night, when the world is quiet, she's still there. In your chest, in your thoughts, in your space. That's not love. That's possession. Witchcraft isn't always candles and curses. Sometimes it's obsession turned into ritual. Sometimes it's someone refusing to let you go spiritually, binding themselves to your soul without your permission. And here's the kicker. You know it. Deep down you felt this for a while, but you told yourself it was just anxiety, just overthinking, just heartbreak. No, my friend. Your soul is sounding the alarm, and this video is your mirror. So don't look away now. This is your moment to face the truth, to take your power back with the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius as your shield. In the next sign, we'll go even deeper, because the grip she has on your life, it can be broken. 3 constant thoughts of her, even when you try to let go. Have you ever really tried to stop thinking about someone? You block her, delete the pictures, throw away that hoodie she left behind. You even avoid the songs, the places, the quotes on Instagram that remind you of her. But still, she shows up. Not physically, but in your mind, in your heart, in your dreams. It's like she's wired into your very being. You're brushing your teeth and there she is. You're walking to work and a memory flashes. You close your eyes at night and somehow she visits. You've told yourself it's just heartbreak. You've convinced yourself it's just emotional residue. But what if it's not? What if it's spiritual interference? Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking." But what if your way of thinking has been hijacked? You see, when someone is doing witchcraft or focusing intense, obsessive energy toward you, you feel haunted. Not by ghosts, but by memories that no longer serve you. You're no longer thinking with your mind. You're thinking through hers. This is the 3rd sign. You can't stop thinking about her, even though everything in you wants to let go. Let me take you back. Remember the early days? That first time you held her hand in public? The late night talks where you both felt like you were the only 2 people on earth? That morning she made you coffee and kissed your forehead, and for a brief moment, you believed in forever? You still replay those scenes, don't you? But here's what's strange. They don't bring peace anymore. They feel like chains. Because every time you think of her, it hurts. Not because of what you had, but because she won't leave your thoughts. It's like she's camping inside your head, whispering, taunting, clinging. And here's what's terrifying. This might not be accidental. Some people, when they lose control over you physically, try to maintain it spiritually. They hold rituals, light candles, speak your name over personal objects, and even if they don't practice witchcraft formally, their obsession becomes its own dark spell. You're left battling a war inside your own mind, fighting thoughts that aren't even yours anymore. But there's good news. You can break this cycle. You can cleanse your mind and reclaim your peace. You can use Stoic wisdom like a sword, cutting through the illusion, reclaiming your mental space. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. So if your thoughts are still drenched in her shadow, it's time to choose a different color. Stay with me, because in the next sign, I'm going to show you how her control may be affecting your relationships, your decisions, even your future. Don't stop here. You're peeling back the veil, and the truth you're about to uncover could set you completely free. For your relationships keep falling apart without any clear reason. Have you ever met someone new? Someone beautiful, kind, warm-hearted, and just when things were finally going right, it all fell apart for no reason? No fights, no betrayal, just distance, confusion, silence, and you're left wondering, what did I do wrong again? Now think back. When did this pattern start? Was it after her? You know who I mean. The one who made you feel like you were enough until she didn't. The one who knew your deepest fears and used them. The one you tried to heal from, but somehow your soul still aches. You may not have realized this, but if someone is doing witchcraft or casting obsessive, dark energy your way, they don't just chain you to the past, they block your future. This is the fourth sign. Your relationships keep failing, but it's not because of you. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." But what if the impediment is invisible? What if your life keeps being disrupted by a presence that should have left long ago? Listen carefully. When a person is obsessed with you, especially one dabbling in dark spiritual practices, they may not want you to move on. They may say nothing. They may appear to have forgotten you, but behind closed doors, they're holding you back. They're energetically tying you to them, so you can't truly give yourself to someone else. Ever notice how every new connection ends the same way? You feel excited, hopeful, open, but then things shift. The energy changes. That person starts pulling away, or you do, and you're left alone again, wondering what's wrong with you. But let me tell you something. It's not you. It's not your heart. It's not your worth. You're not broken. You're entangled. Spiritually, energetically, you're still connected to someone who doesn't want to let you go. And until you cut that invisible cord, the cycle will repeat. But I know, you still remember her. The way she used to rest her head on your chest. The way she whispered that you were her peace. The way you pictured a life with her, a future that felt real. You thought love meant holding on. But sometimes, real love means letting go and protecting your heart from those who only come to consume it. And if this story sounds like yours, that's not by accident. This isn't just a video. It's a mirror. It's your soul's wake-up call. You're not cursed forever, but if you keep ignoring the signs, you stay in the trap. And in the next sign, we're going even deeper. Because what's happening to you might not just be emotional sabotage, it might be spiritual warfare. You feel emotionally drained after thinking about her. Every time. Have you ever thought about someone and felt tired afterward? Not the kind of tired that comes from crying. Not even the kind of sadness that fades with time. I'm talking about drained, like your energy was sucked out of your chest. Like your soul just ran a marathon and you didn't even leave your room. Now think, who does that to you? Is it her? You see, real love, even when it ends, might bring sadness, but it doesn't drain your spirit. But when someone is spiritually clinging to you, or worse, using witchcraft or rituals to hold on to you, your emotions become fuel for their control. And every time you think of her, it's like she's pulling energy straight from your heart. This is the fifth sign. You feel emotionally exhausted every time she crosses your mind. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." So what happens when your thoughts are constantly dark, heavy, and suffocating? What color do you think your soul has become? Let me take you back for a second. Remember those nights when she needed you? When she cried in your arms and said, "You're the only one who understands me." You gave her comfort. You gave her strength. You were her emotional anchor. But now, long after she's gone, you're the one who's empty. And she's fine. Living, laughing, smiling on social media. She moved on fast, but somehow you're still stuck in her gravity. That's not heartbreak anymore, my friend. That's a drain, a leak in your spirit, an invisible cord that's still feeding her from you. You try to journal, meditate, work out, pray. But as soon as you hear her name or remember her touch, boom, the energy drops. You feel it, don't you? In your chest, your gut, your bones. This is spiritual fatigue, and it's no joke. When someone uses dark energy to bind you, whether they know it consciously or not, it can affect every part of your life. Your sleep, your creativity, your ambition, your relationships, your will to move forward. And worst of all, it makes you blame yourself. You start to think, maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I haven't healed enough. Maybe I'll never be free. But listen to me closely. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are under spiritual attack and your soul knows it. That's why you're watching this. Not for entertainment, but for clarity, for truth, for release. Because you've felt it for months, maybe even years, but now you finally have words for it. And in the next sign, we're going to expose the final and most disturbing clue that someone is doing witchcraft on you. It's the one that confirms everything. Freeing yourself the Stoic way. Let's be clear, Marcus Aurelius didn't believe in magical potions or curses, but he understood this. Whatever affects your mind controls your life. Whether someone is using witchcraft or simply flooding your world with negativity, the Stoic solution is the same. Protect your peace, strengthen your spirit, build your inner fortress. Here's how to start. Daily reflection. Journal every morning and night. Ask yourself, what am I allowing into my mind? Physical cleansing. Clean your space. Declutter. Burn sage or palo santo. Take spiritual baths with salt. Emotional boundaries. Block toxic people, physically and digitally. Don't engage with those who wish you harm. Mental strength. Read a page of meditations daily. Let Marcus's words be your armor. Spiritual awareness. Whether you believe in witchcraft or not, know this, energy is real. Protect yours. Remember, Stoicism is not passive. It's warrior wisdom. You are not powerless. You are not cursed. You are a soul equipped with logic, strength, and divine clarity. If you felt watched, drained, or chained to something you can't explain, know this. You are not imagining things. You are awakening. Use the signs. Use the Stoic teachings. Reclaim your power. And walk forward, not in fear, but in clarity. As Marcus Aurelius once said, look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. You are the source. You are the light. You are free. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.